What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Aave. Aave is a little beast. Well, it's not that little anymore, is it? But it's an absolute beast. Their version 3 is obviously out, and this protocol should skyrocket still. There's still a lot of room for this to go up, so I'm going to talk about that. Before I do, as always, I update the spreadsheet. Just the first 26 coins I held, the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into just these when I released the videos and you were still holding all that crypto, you in profit for over 50 grand. These are not the coins I hold anymore. If you want to see what I own, you can come check out Copy My Crypto, where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell, how I'm perceiving the market at any given time. And guys, I bang on about this all the time. Make sure you're looking at the market. If you're investing in this market, look at what you're the coins you're excited about long term. And when the bear cycle kicks in, if they retrace enough, if they're hitting their long-term partnerships, if they are hitting their roadmap, then you've got a coin that can 50x, like I said with Phantom. That's up 308 times right now. I've been building my list for years, and I cannot wait for the bear cycle, because that's the time where you plow money into the market, because everything's down and you can make some serious gains. If you want to know the coins that I'm really excited about for the bear cycle, then you're going to want to check out Copy My Crypto. Like I said, guys, the link is in the description. Aave, currently priced at $235. Total value locked is over 14 billion. That is more than 4 times what the market cap of Aave is. So Aave, which was originally known as ETHLend, it has actually been updating many things. So they've got V3 now. That sort of came out midway through last month. So in V3, there are portals that facilitate cross-chain transactions. They've got higher efficiency mode, which allows higher borrowing power, and the gas costs have been reduced nicely by 20 to 25%. They've also got something called isolation mode, which allows for new assets to be listed while protecting the protocol. And they've got layer 2 design specific features for layer 2 networks. The community, they facilitate and incentivize the community usage through a modular, well-organized code base. And they've got risk management. They provide additional protection through various risk caps and other tools. Aave version 3 is up and running, and is across Polygon, Phantom, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Optimism, and Harmony, and obviously Ethereum. So they are integrated into so many damn protocols now, or so many layers now. Things are looking really damn strong for Aave moving forward. And when we actually check the app out, and I've gone through the app a bunch of times, Aave itself really damn strong. $22.4 billion of liquidity is locked in Aave across 7 networks. So they don't even have it fully correct on CoinMarketCap. 22.4. So that's 7x. 7x of the overall market cap. That's staggering. So within Aave, we've got the staking protocols and the markets. Now the markets, you can see the supplying, what your APY would be, and the borrowing APY. Many people like to utilize borrowing and lending platforms as an opportunity for arbitrage, and there is that. Not so much here, but you can utilize that across multiple platforms. And to be fair, they've got a real growing list of assets here now. So it is looking really strong. Total borrowed has been 5.44 billion. The total available right now is 9.87 billion. In terms of staking, there are a total of 1,100 Aave emissions a day. So if you stake in the safety module to add more security to the protocol, you earn safety incentives. In the case of a shortfall, up to 30% of your stake can be slashed to cover the deficit, providing an additional layer of the protection for the protocol. So this is one you do want to be careful on if you're staking. You don't want to lose your profits by staking in the safety module. Like I said, 30% of your stake can be slashed to cover the deficit. That's not ideal, but it is a way in which they have secured the protocol. Now, Aave, like I said, it's the original borrowing and lending platform, and by far and away one of the strongest DeFi projects in the space right now. Fully audited on multiple chains, and a $3.2 billion market cap. And 75% of the overall supply is already out, which is pretty damn good. So long term, what we do expect with Aave is a real run, because I still think fundamentally you've got another run on DeFi down the line. And Aave is a blue chip DeFi. It's a true blue chip. So as you start exploring Aave and as you start looking at it, and if you're utilizing it, obviously there is a big improvement in that you can now utilize it on multiple chains, and that's probably the more sensible avenue, given that Ethereum itself still has higher fees. So it is one where I'd start trying to utilize it on a different chain, or I'd certainly be playing around with it on a different chain. Now, in terms of the investors for Aave, and there are some serious investors, this should be a show of strength of the project, because you've got Three Arrows Capital, Blockchain Capital, Defiance Capital, Framework Ventures, Alameda Research, Pantera Capital, Parafire Capital. All of them early investors in Aave, formerly ETHLend. And if you are going to be basing your decisions on what venture capital firms do, then this is a pretty sound investment, because the venture capital firms are certainly big believers in this. Now, the project right now allows people to borrow and lend in about 20 cryptocurrencies, although I think since expansion, we're probably looking at far more than just 20. Yeah, definitely far more than just 20 now. With the most borrowed asset being USD coin. And then shortly after that is Ethereum and Tether. And Aave's flagship product, one of Aave's flagship products are flash loans, which have been billed as the uncollateralized loan option in the DeFi space. The catch is they must be paid back within the same transaction. And another big selling point of Aave is those who borrow through Aave can alternate between fixed and variable interest rates. While fixed rates can provide some certainty about cost during times of volatility, variable rates can come in handy if the borrower thinks that the price will fall in the near future. So one thing to bear in mind is if you're looking at if you're looking at ever borrowing on this protocol, you would borrow at a time when we're potentially going into a bear cycle. That would be ideal. As the market prices tend to fall, you've got a real opportunity to borrow at and have the prices or the interest rates reduce dramatically. It's a nice little opportunity. Fundamentally right now, it does seem like we're in a bullish trajectory. This month is going to be very, very positive for crypto. It always has been. April, it's a psychological phenomenon because it's the start of spring. And we also have Bitcoin conference this week. There's a couple big announcements expected that could be major catalysts for the markets moving forward. One thing I sort of consistently point back to when I'm looking at the potential for crypto is what can Bitcoin do in the same time frame. Now, if Bitcoin was to run up hypothetically to $1,000 to $100,000, It's about 2.5x. Or about 2x, right? Or 2.2x. Then the altcoins below would increase at a higher scale. So Aave, which is widely acknowledged as one of probably the top 3 DeFi projects in the space, you would expect a 4x is well achievable, and that's so that would put it around about the $1,000 mark. Not quite, but pretty close. So round it up, $1,000, and that would put it at 13.6 billion market cap. And for one of the strongest DeFi projects in the space, seems reasonable. You got to bear in mind total value locked. The more value locked, the better these coins tend to appreciate in price. We've seen it really recently with Waves. When Waves launched Neutrino, or when Neutrino launched, there was about 3 billion locked in a very, very, very short space of time, and we saw Waves do a 3x in a very short space of time. Aave itself has always had a lot of total value locked in. However, as time moves on, and as the DeFi space has another really solid run, I would expect that total value lock to increase, and the market cap would do so in accordance with that. So $1,000 a coin, well within the realms of possibility for Aave, and feasibly it could go higher. We could see more. Its all-time high so far has been around $640 or $635. So you're only looking at about 1.5x from its all-time high to get to 1,000. Definitely achievable. And one that definitely should be on people's watch lists. And as you can see, 361,000. It's on a lot of watch lists. But during a bear cycle, I'd be very interested to see how this goes, because finance and the way that retail users are going to start playing with decentralized finance is only going to increase, because it's far more valuable using these protocols than it is using a bank. And it's that simple. So, yeah, one for the long haul, for sure. What do you guys think of Aave? Can you let me know what your favorite DeFi protocol is? If you use DeFi, which ones do you love the most? Give me a list. Give me a 3. Let me know a list of 3 coins that you're really excited about within DeFi. And if Aave is one, cool. Guys, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you know when content is coming out. I release content regularly, and you will want to know about it. And if you're new to crypto, or you've been in the crypto space for a while, and you're not happy with your portfolio, you're not happy with how you're seeing the market right now, or how you're prepared in case things turn very bearish or very bullish, then you can see exactly what I'm doing at Copy My Crypto. And like I said, when a bear cycle kicks in, and there will be one, you can see exactly which coins I'm really excited about during their bear cycle. So click the link in the description and check it out. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.